the good thing about this setup I have is everything breaks down. The bad thing about this setup, whenever I want to use something that uses my table saw, I have to move my vacuum all over the place because I only have one shop vac. I've been contemplating on getting a second one. And I saw a really nice one at Costco, of course, Costco. And but I'm already maxed. I'm literally maxed out on everything in my shop. I don't really have any room for anything else. I mean, I could put potentially one. I could put it under here. I could build a platform and put it in there. I'd have to measure. I might be able to have one live under that, potentially. But honestly, it's just quicker to move the shit around right now. All right, so what we're going to do is cut this to 7/8, which I just did. That's perfect. This is just trash wood right there. So I cut it to 7/8. I want to make sure all of these are 7/8 or whatever. And then once we cut these down, then we're going to glue them up. But these are the ones that we just put these through the planer. Is what we just did. So. Can you guys see okay? You guys can see okay, can't you? You can't see the blade, but where the camera is, it's okay for me. It's not in my way. Any questions or anything? Everybody doing all right? I'm totally ignoring you guys today, but I'm focused. Again, I'm using a table saw right now, so the last thing I want to do, I don't want to cut my fingers off, so I'm using a table saw. So when did I start doing woodworking? when I was like 12 years old. I was in wood shop in middle school, and I built a chest. It's in my office. I use it. You guys look at it every day. I built it in 77. Yeah, 1977. I think I built it. It's in my wood. It's in my. Next time we're in my office, ask and I'll show it to you. Yeah, I built that in 1977. So. The alarm just went off. The alarm just went off for the for this thing. And the only reason the alarm goes off for this thing is because it overheated. So it overheated for some reason. I'm not sure why. So, most of the time what that means is the air compressor is fell off. It looks like it did. But the filter is getting dirty also. So what camera are you guys on? Why are you guys on that camera? We want you on this camera. So the filter is dirty also. So we got to clean out the filter. So I got to use the air compressor to get that done. So that's what the loud noise is right now. Well, that's a bummer. Got some of it out of there, but so this is good. I did not get a back piece on this one. I'm short a back piece. Well, that sucks. No, it is what it is. Oh yeah, I had it on way too hot. All right, we're going to go 92. We're going to speed this up to 12. Drop this down to 3. Actually, let's speed this up to 15. Yeah, I didn't realize I never changed the parameters. What happened is the wood potentially wants to catch fire, which is never good, obviously. I didn't realize I never changed the parameters on that. Slow but surely I got to change the parameters on everything, because I was, again, each machine I use is different, and this one I've learned more on this machine than the other machine that I used to have, the one I sold. So, but anyway, when I get my name, when I get my name legally changed, I'm taking his first name as my middle name. You're gonna take Junkyard as your middle name? Do it. Let's see. Where did I buy the pusher handle? The pusher handle came with the saw. The wooden one, I just made that one. Again, I can make, but that just came with it. I've been lurking and had my sound off this whole time. My grandpa taught me how to use a bandsaw when I was 8, I think. I made one of those little shadow cut outs of a cat. They had it in their yard until my grandma sold the house. Oh, that's funny. That's cool. I had so much fun. LOL. My mom was a helicopter parent who wouldn't let me do anything dangerous. So being able to use something like that and make it was awesome. When I get my, that's cool. I'm taking his first name. Oh, your grandfather. Your grandfather's first name. That's awesome. All right, let's continue on. We're cutting more of these. We're cutting all this material up, and it's all coming together so far. I have one of the sets all ready to glue up, and then so we have the first one, and I'm making this in sections. So again, I'm just focusing each section a day. Today we're working on only 2 sections. Maybe next time we get in here, we'll work on 3 sections. I'm not overdoing it. Again, these are going to be, we're going to make them when we make them, honestly. And the same thing with the next thing we're also going to be working on today. I'm going to be making, we're also going to start working on, we're working on like 3 different projects at one time, which I don't like to do, but they all need to get done. They all need to get done. So we need to do it. And I need you guys to buy my coasters. I need to sell coasters, guys. Or my bottle openers, buy my bottle openers, coasters. I have 1 cutting board left. You can buy that 1 cutting board. We're going to glue up another cutting board. We're going to make those cutting boards. You guys got to buy my shit, man, so I could make a living. So buy my stuff. How many people we got in here? We got 74. Small group today, but that's all right. All right, let's continue on. Probably should have a different blade in this one than I have in here right now. This is more of a fine tooth blade. I like this blade because it gives me a little bit more of precise cuts. But on this hard maple, it does leave some burn marks. But again, all those burn marks, they're not going to stick around. Honestly, the 7/8 is like such a perfect size for these pieces. It's perfect. Okay. All right, we're good there. We're done with this. I gotta move you guys back. I got it unplugged. I unplugged the unit already. So. Yeah, what we do is I'm trying to keep this thing as clean as I can, so I don't run into issues with it. This was a pretty expensive machine. It's not as expensive as other ones. I mean, I could have got a more expensive one than this. But again, we are still a very tiny garage shop, so the last thing I want to do is go spend. The most expensive thing in my shop is the laser and the drum sander. Those are my two most expensive things in my shop. I always unplug this when I'm not using it. I don't keep it plugged in all the time. Because the last thing I want to do is obviously hit it with my finger or something. But I don't keep it parked like this either, you know. I move it around so it's out of the way. Like you can see, I'm I am very, very slow about everything I do in the shop. That's one of the reasons. Again, when I do things in the shop, I really do things in the shop more of a hobby standpoint. What are we doing here? Names dropping. Mishi! I guess she's doing a drawing. How did we do a drawing? We haven't had any more subs. Honey! I'd like to upgrade these wheels also in the future, just not right now. All right, we're done with the table saw today. Again, we're going to be back out here tomorrow, so we're going to glue up these panels. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah. We're done with the table saw today. What time is it? 1:30. Yeah, I think we're done with the table saw today. We're going to glue these up, get these done and set. And then we're going to look at, maybe we're not done with the table saw actually, because I have this other project I want to look at too. I have this piece here. We got to cut this board to, this is another project I got to get done. And we're going to cut this .36 by 14. I've been saving this piece of wood. Okay, so we got to cut this today. We got to cut this to 36 inches. I want to start making this. So we're on step 1. So I got to cut this to 36 by 14. 36 by 14. going to cut this to 14 inches. I cleaned this all up, forgetting I needed to cut this. That's all right, though. Okay, we want to cut this to 14 inches, then to 36 inches. I'm going to have to get my, for the 36, and to cut it this way, I'm going to have to get my circular saw out, because this table saw doesn't go up to 36 inches. So we'll have to get my circular saw out for this. How's everybody doing over here? Everybody doing good? This is for, we're going to be making a, I want to make a picture frame jig. One, I want to start making picture frames for the shadow boxes. So I need to make a jig for the shadow boxes, and I want to make my own picture. I want to make my own shadow boxes. I'm going to go buy, I'll buy the glass in set sizes. So I'm going to buy the glass in set size shapes once I get the shadow box. I DM'd you the files. You can see if they work for you. Oh, awesome. I appreciate you. So this is going to be a jig, and once we get it, I want to mass produce those. So I want to make, 20 of them and make the frames and I want to make it all and then sell them, So, and then not only those shadow boxes, I got some other shadow box ideas in my head. I want to make those as well. Plus, I want to start getting into epoxy and implementing epoxy into some of the ideas that I have. So we are going to get into epoxy this year. We're finally going to get into epoxy. So we're going to get into epoxy. So we got quite a few projects we got to work on here. We just got to get her done. Look at this. See, I love when I do this. So I cut out the frames, and I used every inch of this piece of wood. So there's no scraps. I used every piece. So this goes in the trash. So we got to glue these up. So what's great about these things is I'm just cutting them in the background while we're working on other projects. These are just getting cut out. I'm manifesting for a next interview for the company I am trying to work for. Excellent. Good luck. You got it. Yeah, we could look at. Yeah, we could definitely make a next level of those for the, because I got so many bad coasters. What do you guys? What should I do with all these? I got all these coaster discs. Of all these are all coasters that are bad. I got over 100 of them. I should just throw them away, but you know, like this one has a mark on it I'm not happy with. This one I burnt. It was too dark when I burnt it. What I need is an artsy person who wants to do artsy stuff. I mean, maybe we could try to fill in epoxy on these. We could try doing some epoxy on these, I guess. Because I burnt them where they're deep. I got all these too. That never got finished. I got all these ornaments too. We'll use these. I don't know why I have these out here. I got ornaments from last year. I don't know why these are out here. Oh, I know why. These were mess ups because it was two-tone colored and I didn't like it. You know what? These were bad ones also. I'll add this to the giveaway. I'm going to give you, so for the giveaway this month, I'll give you this. It's a $10, $15 piece. I'm going to throw this in with it. It was bad because it was two-toned, and I didn't like the two-tone. I'll give those, you guys can have those too. So you got a 2024, so we're going to give those away. These, I'm just going to add next year. We'll put, these I don't have anything on the back. There's another mess up one. I'll give these are just bad ones, but I'll give those away too. I started making these in anticipation because I've sold so many ornaments over the years, and the ornaments just didn't sell this year at all. At all. I think we sold maybe 20, and like the first year I made ornaments, holy shit, I sold so freaking many of them. So, obviously I'm not going to do that again next year. Next year I'm going to make one ornament, and I'm just going to take pre-orders only for them. Next year we're just going to make pre-orders only. All right, let's cut this board to 14 inches. And then we got to cut it to 36 inches. Then we'll glue up those. Then that should be done. That's enough for the table saw today. Put the table saw away. We'll glue up those. And then we'll prep for the next step of this tomorrow. And we'll work on this tomorrow, and then possibly the next section of the Mario board. You know, I could just cut 12 inches off of this. What the hell am I thinking? Just cut 12 inches off of this and I'm good. And then I got my 36 inches. Now the biggest thing is when you do a big board like this, you don't want kickback. So you use the miter so you have support here. So the board doesn't flip back at you, because that's where it's a dangerous scenario when you're cutting a long board like this. So you want to make sure you use your miter block when you slice it through the saw. Good. Okay, so this is the jig that we're going to use, and what's going to happen is we're going to put a I have a brand new aluminum angle board that we're going to put on here that I got. I might go get an angled one because he says use an angled one. I bought a straight edge one, but we'll see. Okay, so I can use that. That'll work. With a little bit of a spray here. So I usually keep boards like this. I'll find a reason to use this in the future. So next what we'll need to do is we need to make the pieces for what do you call it? I can't think what they're called. I have a little rust right here. You got to get it off. Before it gets worse. And then you put a little bit of WD-40 on it to seal it up. Okay, so we have this for tomorrow. Let us put this away. Let's move the table saw back just to get it out of the way. I wish they didn't make such a huge, they made such a huge drain things in this garage, you know, for separation. I don't know why they made them so freaking pronounced. Literally, they're so deep. So when I try to roll anything through it, man, it's just like ba-bump, ba-bump. But I don't know. Maybe there's a reason for it. I don't know. It's just so pronounced. I mean, it's like an inch, it looks like an inch deep. Okay, good, good. Okay, so next, where's my instructions? Where's my folder with my instructions on it? Where's my folder? I need that folder. Oh, there it is. Found it. Found it. Okay. So we need 14 of these. And then for the next one we need 4. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then 5. So then we need 5 of these, and 5 of those. That's extra. And we'll use that, but that's just extra. Okay, so now we got to look at these to make sure. So we got to look at these a couple different ways. So this is what this is. This is the very top of the hat. And we got to make sure everything sits properly, and the grain and the end grains cross over each other too. We don't want them. We want them to go against each other. So I got to look at that too, because if we do it straight on, well, you just don't want that. Put it that way. So that's good. So those grain, no, this one's not. Okay, that's good. So what it is the grains are like this now. Now, sometimes I like them to go like this. You just gotta, when you're making an end grain board, you just want to make sure that the grains, they could be bookmarked and all that. They just can't be straight edge. Have I done that before? Yes. Do I like doing that? No. Like these, this is actually not bad. So you got to look at the end grain and figure out what is it doing to each other, and make sure that it all sits properly, that you're happy with how it's sitting. All right, so that's good. We could glue that up just like that. These have to go over here for tomorrow, or the next piece anyway. The next piece we're going to have to be, I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, which I do not have. So we'll have to cut those. So tomorrow we'll have to look at the next step, because this will dry overnight and it'll be fine. So this should be 14, right? How many do I have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Oh, 15. I got one too many. So again, all these, so these are all 7/8. And when we cut them, when we cut this, So this is the frame of it. Then we have the hat. This is the top of the hat. Any new follows, any new subs as of right now? We got 22 subs for the afternoon. That's awesome. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That's awesome. Okay, let's prep to get ready to glue these up. We got to do a lot of things to get those prepped to glue those up. I like to put this on my table so I protect my table from the glue. And this, again, we're going to be using Tight Bond 3, which is a Bond 3. It's waterproof. It's waterproofing and such as that. So again, if you have any questions, just let me know. Some helicopter outside. Oh, that was awesome. So there was one of those planes outside where the wings go up and the propellers go up. It was like, that doesn't sound like a regular helicopter, and it was one of those military planes where the wings turn up and it becomes a helicopter. Yeah, it was like, what the hell was that? I've never seen one of those in person, obviously. That's cool. That's cool. I don't know what those are called. So basically, this is just shipping paper, what it is. And I just use it to help protect my table. Again, this is a utility table, so it's meant to get used and abused, but I can if I can help protect it, I will. I was going to say, I don't think this is a glue I wanted to use. I'm going to use this glue. This is a bad glue. I got to recycle this glue. So normally when I do my big boards, I'll do 2 board sets of these. But since I'm doing such a precise glue, we're only going to use 2 of these, and I'm going to clamp it with the other one. I'm just going to make sure that they're set, you know. So this is just wax paper, parchment paper. And I use this to help protect the gears on the clamps from getting gunked up with glue. I gotta go get a new brush. What a freaking gorgeous day. Oh, gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. It's so sad when I pull out these rags, because it's like, oh, this was a shirt I really liked, but I don't wear them anymore, and it basically I outgrew it because I've become a very big boy. So it's like, dang it. So I cut them up, and I see it, and it's like, oh. And that was from the last. That's a shirt. It was from the Carnival Breeze. And I think that's a cruise we took when we went to something. I don't remember. Yeah, no, it's not cold here. It's beautiful here. Sorry about that, Carrie. Well, it's nice when you're gluing it like this. All these pieces are the exact same size, so you just gotta brush on the glue. So you take one, you just tighten it up very slowly. Try to keep it as straight as you can. It wants to shift, and I don't want it to shift because I don't have a lot of play here. Remember, we have it all set where when we need it almost vertical and horizontal and flat and everything on all sides. So we got to make sure that we don't mess that up, you know. Now there is going to always be a little bit of lift. As much as I don't want it to happen, it happens. It slips. But that's why I make it how we do it. And we'll probably end up, since these are so precise of a size I need to make them at, I'm probably going to not put it through the planer and just put it through the sander and get it to where we want it to be, you know. And we have, how many of these panels we're going to have to make? I think we have like, I don't know, I'll have to check. I don't know. But we got a lot. Now again, being such a beautiful dry climate here in Arizona, I could actually do this. I mean, it is literally, we have 10% humidity in my garage right now, 10%. So I could actually put the wetness on this board, and even though it's not, you know, 100 degrees out, it's dry enough where this water will dry up pretty quick. All right. So that is the top of the hat, what that's going to be. And I'm going to let that dry overnight. I like to lay it flat. I could lay it upright, but I just like to lay it flat. I mean, as perfect as we can get it. Don't get me wrong. I would love it to be perfect, but that's one. Now the next one, this is going to be the very, very top of it. How many pages? So how many sections do we got? Let me count them for us. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 17, 18. So if we do 2 at a time like we're doing, this is going to take us definitely, these are going to take a few months. Needless to say. These are going to take a few months. I got to get back to making regular cutting boards. We got other stuff we're going to, that's why we're going to, we're meshing things together here of projects. So we got this. I might take a break from sections of this and work on some other stuff here, some other ideas that we got going on, and glue some of these up. I don't think I got enough maple though. That's the problem. I may have some up here, so we might be okay. We'll find out though. We'll find out. No new followers, it looks like, today. We got Honey still here. Honey's still here. Honey and Pumpkin. Was there any questions that I missed at all? I know you guys are going through a commercial right now. Again, I don't talk a lot when I'm on the machines because, well, I don't want to cut my finger off, so. Tahiti sounds delicious. No, I am soaking in how you do it. Fair. Good. So again, I'm looking at the grain to make sure that the grain is sitting how it should be sitting against each other here. Honey hit Pumpkin in the head, in the leg with a pickle. That's just crazy, chat. That's just crazy talk. I'm back with a sandwich. Nice. That's a hard part because sadly not many places do it because they're very old and not many people do it. I have no idea what you're talking about. That's all right. You guys have your own conversation. I'm just doing my thing. I got bonked on the head. Why did I get bonked? I don't understand why I got bonked on the head. Because I read part of your conversation, I got bonked on the head. The only time I want to get bonked on the head, you know. I sent you much stuff on Discord. Am I supposed to read it right now or do I read it in private? Sometimes we just need to give you a bonk. Later is fun. Thank you. Well, we're going to take a break. We're going to take a break today, and we're coming back tonight. Now, Melly, you don't need to be here tonight. But we're going to start probably about 8 o'clock my time, which is 7 o'clock Pacific. And we're going to go, we got a new game that I got. Hopefully it works. I don't know if it's going to work. It's literally it's early access. You guys know how I hate early access, but you know, it was on sale. It was cheap, and it's sort of fun. And so we're going to do that. Oh, let's go ahead and get these glued up. I can always tell when we've been out here for about 4 hours. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. You guys almost fell over. The wind came in, hit a board or a piece of cardboard that we have sitting over there. It went ahead and it hit the wind blew in, hit the cardboard flew and hit the tripod, and it almost knocked you guys over. So these are the stands. So we just put these someplace to let them dry. Scooby dooby doo. Dooby 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 doo. We just let these dry overnight. Scooby dooby doo. Dooby 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 doo. These are the cutting board. These are coaster stands. So whenever anybody buys a set of coasters from me, they get the stands. I want to have a whole new set of ideas of coasters next year. Because I really just need to come up with new ideas, you know? Because everybody bought the Among Us, everybody who bought the Among Us coasters who's going to want them has bought them, you know? And whoever wants the Star Wars. The Star Wars ones, I think I want to make a whole bunch of those for Comic-Con, TwitchCon. But I think I want to make some sayings too. Either sayings like sayings from that come out of Pasta's mouth and shit like that, you know, because freaking she's a hoot. Ba ba da ba 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 da ba 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 da bum bum ba dum bum. Bum ba da bum bum ba da bum 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 ba dum bum bum ba dum bum 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 bum. Good night. Bye, condoms. Pretty boring session for most people today. It's just, we're just hanging out here in the shop. Pretty boring session. But it's all good. It's all good. Stuff that has to get done. We'll be back later, though. We're going to glue these up. We don't need to glue all of these up today. Scooba dooba doo. Doob doob dooby. Doob dib dib doo. I used all my small clamps. I only got big clamps left. I think we're going to start making tomorrow. Start pulling up inventory for making Star Wars coasters. Land, you know, basically, what do I call them? From a galaxy far, far away coasters. That one had a weak, like a air pocket in the plywood that I use, and when it cut it on the laser, it opened that air pocket. Thus, when I just glued it, it started cracking, and it was like, now I could repair it like I did, but I had an extra piece here from all right. Okay, I think that's enough for that. I think we're going to keep this out today. Since we're going to be back in tomorrow, I don't think I'm going to bring my car in. And tomorrow we're going to work on the next part of the cutting board. We'll pull those out of the vise, mark those so we know what they are. Then we'll pull the next ones out, work on those. I like doing it the way we're doing it in sections, so I'm not overwhelming myself. I know me. If I were to try to cut all of them all at once and just do them all at once and get them ready, and I would overwhelm myself and I would confuse myself. I just know me, and that's what I would do. So I like how we did it today, where we just did one segment, and basically we got 18 segments. So it's going to take us 9 days to get all the segments we need. So 9 different days in the shop to get them. We'll do it again tomorrow. We'll do another section tomorrow and glue it all up and get it all set. And then we'll keep, I think tomorrow what we'll do is we'll work on, start making the, I guess we could start making those coasters. I'm contemplating. I think they would sell pretty good at TwitchCon. I'd like to also make other coasters like Lord of the Ring coasters and you know, go down that line of new ideas on coasters like that. One thing I do see a lot of people like Lord of the Rings. I do want to stay around, you know, the gaming, but I think we can also, you know, play along in the movie category without, you know, getting in trouble. You know, obviously there's so much we can do. I can't do Disney at all. You know, you can't do Disney at all, because Disney, they would just be all over your ass. Now, I know Star Wars is Disney, but they're not exactly the same. And so that's why if you got a copyright, and the biggest thing, if they send me a cease and desist, obviously I would just stop right then. But otherwise, I think we would be okay with that. You know? I think we would be okay. All right, so don't forget, we still got the giveaway. We're giving the cutting board away this month. I added in there, I'm going to give you one of these ornaments as well. So not only are you getting the cutting board, not only are you getting some focus fuel, not only are you getting a sticker, you are also getting one of the $15 ornaments Basically, it was a bad one, but there's nothing wrong with it. You know, it looks, there's imperfections that I know that are on here that you would never know is on here. I know they're on there, but you don't know they're on there. So don't worry about it. And if you look for it, you won't find it. But I know they're on there because I designed it. I made it. I think next year, we may revisit some of the older ones that we have had and go from there. I went over to my buddy's shop last week and remembered to get to finish everything we did. And his place was so dusty. And it was just like, just because it's a wood shop. So I could not help it. But while I was waiting for James to finish what he was working on, I grabbed a, hey Yeti, how you doing? I grabbed a broom and I just started sweeping up the shop. And I didn't even, I mean, I got a lot of dust, picked a lot up, but man, I didn't even make a dent. I didn't even make a dent in it. All right. All right. All right. So today, let's recap what we did today. We got the first two parts of the Mario. I'll show you so we know where we are. So again, this is what we're making. All right, that's what we're making. So I did the first part here, there's no lines there, but basically the border. Then I did this top part of the hat, is what we did today. Tomorrow we're gonna work on number 3 and number 4. So we're gonna break out the cherry tomorrow. Another thing in maple. It looks like we're gonna have to cut some more maple up. We're gonna need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 maple. I don't think we have that many. We're gonna need, yeah, so we gotta do more maple tomorrow. Oi. maple. We gotta break into the cherry. And some walnut. So tomorrow's going to be a big day for that. I do have this piece, but I think we can use some of these. So we'll do those pieces. Now I do have this piece here, and this is wenge something. So let me, and I'm thinking of using that for the, let me find out what kind of wood this is. I'm thinking I'm using this for the eyes. Let me double check here. So wenge wood is here we go. So wenge wood is usually used, yeah, it's called wenge wood. It's a tightly grained hardwood. It's dark that appears almost black and has a fine texture with the attractive grain pattern when finished. So yeah, I could definitely use this. They use it for a lot of other stuff, but I think we could sneak some of that in and use that for the, I think we'll use that for the eyes. I think we'll just use it for the eyes. So we'll cut 14 inches off of this. I've had this piece of wood sitting around for a frickin', I don't even know how long. So I think we'll use it for the eyes. And we'll use this, we'll use for the hair and the mustache. We'll use walnut. But we'll use this. Now you guys tell me with Mario, is the top part his eyebrow and then this is his eye? So maybe I should use a different, I'll use walnut for that and just the dark one for the eye. Or are both of them his eyes? So that's my question. Is the top his eyebrow and the bottom one his eye? Top is the eye and the bottom is the mouth and mustache? No, I'm just talking about this block right here, Pumpkin, you bonehead. I'm not talking about this. I know that's his mouth and mustache. I'm talking about these two right here. This is his mustache. His mustache, I'm going to make the same color as his hair. It looks darker in this, but... Pumpkin, you don't know, so shut up. I'm asking somebody else. I can tell you have no frickin' idea. God damn it. I want somebody who knows. So both of them are his eyes? All right. Because if one was his eyebrow and his eye, then both are his eyes. Then I would make one walnut and this one the wenge. But if they're both his eyes, I'm going to use the wenge for both. Pumpkin, you don't know anything. Okay. All right, so it's just one big tall eye. All right. So we're going to use this for his eye. Yes, I do. No, you don't. Pumpkin, you don't know nothing. I love giving if you can't give shit to Pumpkin, how is our day? Our day is not complete. If I can't give shit to you, Pumpkin, the day is not complete, buddy. I know, Pumpkin is so toxic. You can't wait to see on the... Well, remember, anything that happened in today's stream is not retroactive of tonight's stream. It doesn't count. It's a different stream. So when we do tonight's stream, it's totally different. Ashley, don't say poor Pumpkin. Pumpkin knows what he's getting himself into. Pumpkin knows what he's getting himself into. Welcome to chat room. What does that even mean? Luna, thanks for the follow. Hoax, thanks for the follow. How are you, Junk? I'm good. How are you? We're gonna cut it off now, though. I'm gonna go have some dinner, or early dinner, and we'll be back in about 4 hours. I'm gonna see if Mrs. Junkyard wants me to make any dinner, or she wants me just I don't know. She's so hard to cook for. I cook her stuff, and she'll pick at it. And it drives me freaking crazy. So that's why I don't cook that much for Mrs. Junkyard anymore, because I cook stuff. And anyway, right now we are trying to eat more what we're trying to eat. I'll be sleeping when you're streaming. I get you, Jim. I know I haven't had any water today. I didn't bring my bottle of water, so we're going to go drink some water right now. I'm going to drink some water. I'm going to go to the bathroom, and I'm going to wipe my butt. In the bathroom. What you gonna play later? I'm not telling you. It's a surprise. It's a surprise. I will. It's a interactive Twitch game, so you guys get to be part of the game. It's a brand new game. It literally came out yesterday, and I found it this morning, and I went, you guys will love this game. So, because I was going to play Laundromat again, which I really enjoy Laundromat, and we're going to play that again. But this game? And today is the day Junk quits. Why did I quit? It's a surprise because I totally put it on the schedule. What'd you put on the schedule? You don't know what I'm playing tonight. What the... Oh my God, you are a POS. Change that right now. I swear to God. I can't keep anything a secret with you guys. I swear to gosh. I just told you I was streaming it. I did. I said, I'm not telling you the game tonight. I wanted to keep it a surprise. I can't even talk to you. I can't even talk to you right now. I'm so disappointed. I swear to God. Every time. I can't keep anything secret with my kids. My kids tell everyone. I'm not firing you. I'm just disappointed in you. I swear to God. I try to keep everything quiet and a secret sometimes and just have fun. But no, I can't do that. I can't have a surprise party. I can't have a surprise present because you guys tell everybody everything. And that's the way it is. I just don't even care anymore. I just don't even care anymore. I'll see you guys later. Goodbye. Hey everybody, thanks so much for taking the time to watch the video. If you haven't as of yet, please make sure you comment down below, thumbs the video up, and also hit that subscribe button. You know, a lot of you guys watch my videos and never hit that subscribe button. I'd really appreciate it. Now also, if you don't know, again, I stream 6 days a week over on Twitch TV where you can catch me literally all the time. I love it. Interaction Television. Come see me over there. Thanks again. Needless to say, keep gaming.
If you're looking for cool videos, then you're at the right place. From PC to the console, then leave a smile on your face. Junkyard, Junkyard.